Hey everybody, I'm Stacy Lyn and this is the Purple Door Update. So today I thought, we've got this place about 75% ready. And I wanted to take you through and recap a couple of things and encourage you to watch the Purple Door playlist on my Facebook page because it's got all of the past Purple Door updates on there. And they're in order and you can see from week to week what we've done. But I kind of want to go back and kind of just reminisce a little bit about what we've done here at the Purple Door. I also want to blanch some tomatoes for you, and I'm sure that y'all probably all know about blanching tomatoes, but just in case, or if you have somebody in your family that doesn't know how, it's super easy, and then I'm going to tell you everything you can do with those tomatoes. Also, I have been nominated by some of you for the Savor Food Awards, and I am super excited about that, and I want to say thank you, that I'm honored, I'm humbled, and I just really can't thank you enough for doing that for me. And many of you wrote to me and said that you nominated me for this specialty, award. And I love that. And you did that because of the wild game that I cook. And some of you did for photography and some for just food in general. And I just appreciate it, or Southern culture or regular culture. And thank you so, so much. And if you haven't, I would love it if you would nominate me. And it'll be in the text in this post if you're interested in doing that. And thank you so much, everybody who has nominated me. Now I want to tell you about the Purple Door. This is a country house that we kind of inherited when we bought this property. And it's pretty small, very small actually. And I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. And actually my daughter and I were talking earlier today, and we both think sometimes that a small house is actually better than having a large house because you can do so many detailed things to it. You can add all kinds of molding, you can add beams, you can make it really, really stunning and make it your own, and it's much easier on a smaller scale to do that. I have a family of 9 with my husband and my 7 children and me, and so we have to have a little bit bigger place, but I've enjoyed having this small little place. So let me tell you how I'm actually doing it, because this is a small place, and for us to be in here and enjoying it on the weekends, there has to be room for everybody to sleep, everyone to eat, and a place to sit, and for us to laugh and play and enjoy each other, which most of the time we do that outside because of the surroundings. We have ponds and land that we're trying to manage and wildlife and all of that. So anyway, let's get started. So first I want to talk about what we've done in here, and I'll start with what we did. We actually took this wall out, and this had old shag carpet, and we took all the carpet out and we replaced it with laminate. Now I'm a big person, I really like authentic kind of decorating, and so it's hard for me to want to do laminate or hardy board outside or any of that kind of thing. But being here, I want it to be relaxed. I don't want to worry about anything getting messed up. I don't want to worry about the floor. I don't want to worry about anything. So I have gone the route of the less work. This has been fantastic. Now we bring a ton of dirt in, and this has been great because and I got it at Costco, and they have different colors. Now, I know most of you, like me, probably like the dark colors. I love a dark wood, but when you're out here with all of the dirt, a lot of times, you don't want to see the tracks, and you will if you have a dark floor. So I got a medium light floor, and it hides things very, very well. So I would suggest that. Then we put hardy board on the walls, and so, or not hardy board, I'm sorry, we did the shiplap on the walls, and we painted it with polar white. And I did a satin finish. I did not do flat. Flat is good for not showing imperfections. I don't care about the imperfections. I don't want the scuffs and the marks. So I did a satin finish, and then we did and I got that paint at Lowe's, and it's their one coat paint, and it works very, very well. And then I did Notre Dame gray, which is a very true gray. As you can see, it doesn't look blue. It doesn't look any kind of way. It just looks purely gray. So we did that, and then I painted the bedrooms the same gray color, because in a minute when I get to the bedrooms, I will tell you why. So I also got these pictures framed, and I'm really big into getting pictures that reflect your family. All of these things we grow here in the South, and I actually got them online I think at Alabama I don't even remember Alabama, but they have prints of things from like the 1800s and all, and the plants and the fruits and the things that they grew. And I also love old maps. So we got an old map of Alabama framed. And framing is everything. I go into much more detail about pictures, framing, colors, and how I picked out what I picked out and why I did, and all of that in the earlier episodes of The Purple Door. And you can look at that on playlist on Stacy Lyn Harris Facebook page. So here is, I finally, it took me weeks and weeks to figure this out. I love my sofa. I got it from High Point in North Carolina. You have to order it, but the thing is you kind of get to design it. So I got to design the legs of it. I got to design the sides here, and I got to pick out the fabric, which I wanted something really lush and elegant, and yet it could stand up to a lot. And this is a velvet, and velvet will stand up to a lot, and it's also textured because of the squares. And so, and it's kind of modern. So I kind of like that modern feel. So you can look at it like right here if you're interested in seeing that it's a nice pattern. Okay, so then these are not going to stay here. I just have those in here for now. My daughter has some rugs that she wanted to have made into pillows, but our sewing machine will not do it. So I'm hoping that our upholsterer will be able to help us with that. He is actually doing 2 wingback chairs, which we don't have right now, that are going to go right here. And they're going to be gray with, that'll match the boar's head and leather seat cushions. So I'm happy about that. Can't wait to get them. We were supposed to get them this week, but as you know, everything seems to take at least 3 weeks longer than you think that they're going to. So, and then I've got the throws, and I wanted a dark curtain with a light sheer behind it, so that we could, hide some of the brightness during the day. But I love the view, so I don't want to mess with that. I've been thinking about putting a porch out there, but I don't want to impede my view. So anyway, come on through here, and I wanted to take you in the kitchen. So the kitchen, we have done a green goddess wall, and so it's an accent wall, and I love color. I'll be talking to you about that in one of the earlier episodes. But I wanted a green goddess wall. I've got to get a table that is going to fit over here. This is going to go onto my porch, and it's going to hold plants. And right now it's just an eyesore in here. But I'm going to put a table right there. We got this last week at Scott's Antiques, which I'm loving, and it came out of an old butcher shop. And I absolutely love it. I've been looking for one for ages. So I'm happy to have that. And we have this new rug in here that I also got at Scott's Antiques. And I will be getting some other rugs soon for the bedrooms. That's some of the things that will be coming up. I need to get light fixtures. And also I did get a light fixture in here. And if you've listened to any of my stuff, I'm going with the with the Cajun, kind of a Louisiana, Mississippi feel, and fans are a big deal because it is so hot here in the South. It is so humid. It is like walking into a sauna just about every day of the summer. So, but it is good for gardens. And I have some gardening videos on my Facebook page too, and maybe you can look that up. It's in the garden playlist, but y'all, my garden has done great this year. Okay, so we also did a built-in because I felt like it looked kind of bland, and if I had it my way, I would probably have built-ins all in the entire room because I love books, and I think books make everything so much more homey, and it looks kind of like developed over time when you have built-ins. So I don't know, I may end up putting another built-in in here around the windows, maybe even up at the top or on that side. I haven't quite decided on that yet. But we'll see. So anyway, come through here, and I'm trying to think. I got these really cool things. I talk all about some of the things that you need in a kitchen, and earlier in my playlist, like 20 meals you can make from this particular list of recipes or list of ingredients. And I have the ingredients on my website at stacylynharris.com. But I talk about that. I talk about what to look in ceiling fans, light fixtures, and I have It has taken me a very long time to figure out what I was going to do in the light fixtures in here in the kitchen, but I know what I'm doing. I'm ordering them this week, and I can't wait to show you. I am so excited about that. So anyway, it's just been kind of a hard process for me. We have KitchenAid. We did the KitchenAid stove and oven, and we have a KitchenAid dishwasher and refrigerator, which I love. I'm loving this. I've got my Hooser cabinet from my cabin. We used to have an off-grid cabin, and I had this in there, and it's one of the things that I love and cherish and is left over from there. I talk about what you need in a laundry room. Now, some of the things in here that I'm going to need, besides the light fixtures, I want to do some more on the wall over here. I want to do more on the refrigerator. I want to do real art on the refrigerator. I would like to get a coffee station. I need some knives that are, the ones that the magnetic knives. I need to get those in here. And this is one real cool thing I got off of Etsy, and it takes up very little space, and it holds all of these pots. I don't have a lot of storage space, so I don't want a lot of gadgets in this house, and I want just the necessities. So I'm gonna I'd go through what those are, and that's a great way to have your shelving or to have your pots and pans. The shelves are a great way to put, your dishes and all on, and I haven't completely gotten all of that yet. But over here, I want to put a coffee station, and I want it to be deluxe. So I would like to bring some of this wood, which my husband made. He did these countertops out of hackberry wood, and we have hackberry wood on this property. I would like to get some shelves right here made out of the hackberry, and go up the shelves and have all kinds of neat things over here with my coffee station. So hopefully soon I'll be doing that. I also talk about what you need in a laundry room and how to go vertical in a very small laundry room. So I have Maytag industrial size washer and dryer. I'm loving them. I love a top load. I have a front load at home, but I'm loving the top load here. And if I buy another set at home, I would probably do a front load. So just to let you know that. Okay, so then we come through here, and I want to take you to show you the bedrooms. So light fixture will change in here. I don't, that was here when I got here. We took out the walls. We have one beam. We've got this horrible light situation up here, but it puts off so much light that I love that I'm having a hard time figuring out what to do here. But I have an idea, and I think I'm going to put a beam up on the ceiling because there's obviously been a problem there. And then maybe beams or shiplap even on this ceiling, and then some lights that come down. But I want this much light in here. It's great to have this light. There's a lot I've got to do in here. I want to put a bench along this side. I want to have racks up here that you can put your coats, shirts, whatever. I want to have some gun stands, some place for pool sticks. I want all of it to be built in where it's super easy access to get to. So here's my purple door, and that we have all of the doors in the house are purple. And so as far as the front and the back, and then that bedroom door. And then if you come back here, I will show you. Oh, and then the green is picked up with this. Now this is another thing from my log cabin. And so I brought it with me, and it's got tons of storage space in it. So if you need a lot of storage space, you need to just go shop some antique places and get some armoires. They add a lot of character in a place, and they also will give you that storage that you need. So I'm not anywhere near done with the bedrooms, but I did bring some stuff from home and show you what I was going to do in the bedroom. And it to make it cozy, to make the bedroom what you want it to be like. And you want it to be restful. You want it to just kind of be like a haven. And as we go in here, I automatically want to get more quiet and not scream at the phone. Because it's just so restful. So I always have fans going in rooms, whether it be up here. Now that is new. I got that from Home Depot, and I'm loving that fan. pan. It does what it's supposed to do, and there's a reason behind that, and you can watch the playlist to know what I'm talking about. But I got these, which are coordinating the bed linens, and I got them from Dillard's. I think they're made by Southern Living, and they're reversible. So on the top I did the tan, and on the bottom I did the gray, and then I have coordinating things that I found on sale as far as the pillows. And then I'm loving these. I have these throughout the whole place. And to me, if you can take a throw from a different room and put it in another room, then you know that there's a lot of coordinating going on in your house and that you're good to go. Here is, I just thought I'd show you this since I just bumped into it. But this is a little, it's called a possible bag, and you carry your bullets or whatever you've got, when you're going hunting in it. And one of my sons made this. He is very good with working in leather. Actually, he's going to be a dentist. He's got one more year left in dental school, and anybody that can do this great, with the detail that he does on these, he's made me a couple of things. Anybody that can do that good, they're going to be a good dentist. So I'm going to trust him for sure for that. And then in here, I have the other bedroom, and I did the same thing on the bed since they're so close together, and you can actually see both rooms from this right here. And this one has the double bed and the top bed. So you see that I can fit all of my people. So I'm so excited that, I have this small place, but with these bunk beds and one being double and then you've got your single bed, they all coordinate. And so I kind of did a little bit of different accent pillows and the comforters, but for the most part you've got the same color scheme going on. So if you'll come back here, I'll show you the other bedroom, and I can put the same throws and pillows. I wish I had them in my hands right now so I could show you how good they look, but I did the navy blue in here with the cream on the windows and with the gray walls. And so that's pretty much all I have right now. And I need, the carpet, a beautiful rug, a table, a lamp, some other things to go in here that are necessities to me for a bedroom. And the thing is, with this color scheme, you can just do about anything and it coordinates with the rest of the house. So being a small place, this needs to coordinate from room to room. So I'm going to come through here, and we've got our pool table, which has been wonderful. And I've got a list about a mile long, like guitar stands and, things to help us function better here, and to make it a little bit more neat. So right now, I wanted to take you to blanch the tomatoes. And so I'm sure that most of you know how to do that, but I have had some people ask me about it. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to show people how to do it. It is so easy. And when you learn how to do this, or when you master some of these little details, these little easy details, and I've got my water boiling, and I'm just going to put my tomato right down in it for about a minute until I see the peel of the skin kind of pull away. And then I'm going to you can douse them if you blanch, like say green beans to freeze, or peas or purple whole peas, whatever you've got, and you blanch them for a minute in the water, you'll want to put them straight into some ice water. But I'm making sauce out of this, so I don't really need to, I'm not going to need to douse them in any kind of ice water. But if you can do that and you put them in some ice water, then it stops the cooking process. Then you can put them straight into bags, like into freezer bags, the size that your family would need. We always do the gallon ones because that's how much we need, but probably the quart is probably the best too for storage. And just put it in there and put a little bit of the water that you cooked it with in there, and then freeze them flat first and then stack them after they've frozen. So you can do that with so many things. And tomatoes are, they're perfect for freezing, but you can also can them, and you always have to blanch them before you put them into the can. So and I have all kinds of instructions on canning and freezing on my website, and so it's stacylynharris.com. And see how you can see the peeling is just coming straight off. I'm going to move it over here to my bowl. And I like to make spaghetti sauce, And then that way in the winter, when I'm really busy, all I have to do is just get the sauce out of the refrigerator or freezer. Marinara sauce. You can make Italian hot sauce. You can do this with peppers, and you can do this with just about anything. So I'm going to get a paper towel since it's so hot, and just take the skin right off. It comes off just that easily. So it's super easy, and then it's so easy then to make your sauce, because what I would do then is squish these into a pot. Put a little bit, after I sauteed an onion and some garlic together and got them very soft, I would just squeeze them into the pot, a bunch of tomatoes, put some oregano, some fresh basil, and then I would just simmer it and let it reduce down, and voila, that's it. Salt and pepper. You're done. And a little bit of lemon juice. I like to put lemon juice in mine. If I was going to can it, I have those directions on my website at stacylynharris.com. Thank y'all so much for being here. I cannot wait to show you some of the stuff for next week. And I'm so excited. I want those chairs. The chairs are the big deal. We're going to be getting those next week, and I'm thinking I'm going to have the light fixtures next week too. So I cannot wait to see you. Can't wait to show it to you. And if y'all have any suggestions, let me know, and go back and watch all of the playlists of the Purple Door so that you can catch up and see what we're doing. I look forward to seeing you next week. Talk to you soon. Bye.